So, this is your match preview for our team, Wolverhampton Wanderers,
Yes,
who are
David.
hosting the Eagles of Crystal
Is
Palace.
that right, David?
Under the lights, 7:30 kickoff at Molineux in the Premier League. And we're going to be looking ahead to the game. First of all, before we get started, Dad, what are your thoughts on the game that just happened at the weekend?
Very happy, David.
You're not very happy. Well, we're
No.
going to be looking at Julian Lopetegui's press conference. We're going to be looking
Las Vegas, you mean?
as you could like to call him, Las Vegas. We're going to be talking about the team, any injury news and stuff like that.
Okay.
And we're going to be talking about what he has had to say. We're going to be giving our score prediction as well.
Yeah.
And of course, you know, you're going to be, as always, leaving a song. But where's Derek, Dad?
He's gone off with a wife.
If Derek's got off with a wife.
Yeah, he's gone hiding again, David. He's really upset. He was. He was over the moon when they was winning 1-0, but then all of a sudden he scored. He went off with the wife somewhere.
So he's not happy, is he?
No, he's not very happy at all. But we got another one.
We got
another toy.
Well, who have you got with you today, Dad?
Sydney.
Sydney, where is he? Where's Sydney then, Dad?
Here he is. Oh.
You got Sydney. We can't see him. There he is.
Oh.
Oh, there he is. You got.
Oh.
So that's Sydney, is it? So
Yeah.
Derek's gone off again because Wolves have lost, and he
That's
only
right.
comes out when they win.
Yeah.
And you've got Sydney standing in today. Dad, do you want to hear about what Julian Lopetegui's had to say
I would love to, David,
at his press conference?
Yeah, I would do. Yeah.
You do. Well, the key news is that Mario Lemina's injury is not as severe as they first thought. He's going to be assessed on Tuesday. He's also said that there's another player that has a little problem, but Lopetegui didn't want to name him until he knows more. Who do you think that could be? Do you think it might be Costa?
I don't think it cost us. Why didn't Tola come on? Why didn't Tola play?
You want about for the Leicester game?
Yeah, yes, what you want about it?
You're not happy about that. You wanted Traore, didn't you?
Well, I want somebody with a bit of energy. And when they scored that goal off a penalty, a bit of bad luck by JTR, but
JDR, who's he?
I mean, what's his name?
You mean Jose Sarr?
Jose Sarr.
Jose Sarr. Jay-Z. Is he a singer now? Jay-Z, yo,
yeah.
Check it out, dude. Yeah, do a rap.
Yeah, go on. Yeah. When they scored off a penalty, Wolves seems to lose all the energy and they let them come on to them, and they've got no bottle about it. All the energy had gone. And Leicester come on, I know they wanted the point, but we need the bloody points as well. And this chap here says so.
Oh, Sydney.
Yeah, Sydney, yeah.
What did Derek have to say, or did he just literally run out the house afterwards?
He just started with the wife, don't
Yeah, right, okay. Well, let's go in a little bit more. He said, talking about what will be key for Wolves to bounce back from the defeat to Leicester City, he says you have to play well and defend well.
That's right, yeah.
Yeah. He doesn't want the players to dwell on Saturday's loss. He said the past is the past, the future is the future.
That's right.
We try to forget
that's right.
all the things and focus on the game against Palace.
That's right.
Lopetegui has also said the atmosphere created by Wolves fans is going to be key. We have to feel this spirit and energy. I know Julian is very, very keen to be make Molineux a fortress of an atmosphere, and wants noise. If you've taken flags from the South Bank by accident, bring them back for the game against Palace, please.
The flags.
The flags. Well, some people took them home, Dad.
Oh, naughty.
I don't think some of them realised that there weren't souvenirs, and hopefully they'll bring them back for the game in the week. And he's also said about the Palace game, it's going to be a very hard fight. We have to be ready against a side guided by the legendary Roy Hodgson.
Yeah.
So just focusing on the Leicester game from the weekend, you weren't happy that Traore didn't come on?
Well, I was quite happy with the first 20 minutes, David, when they scored that goal. But when they had the penalty and they scored, Wolves seems to have lost interest. They got no energy. They seem to, I don't know what to say about it. Leicester come on to them and there was more go about them. But Wolves seems to lose energy. They got no bottle. They wanted 3 points.
Do you think they lost momentum with the substitutions?
Well, I don't know why he keeps. I don't know sometimes why he changes them when they, they do too.
Well, I think Lamina had a bit of a knock.
Yeah.
So
I think Costa was playing well. I watched it on television.
And he took him off early, but Raul Jimenez wasn't on the bench. There's no light-for-light replacement.
Yeah, well, I can't understand why he ain't playing either.
There's questions, isn't there?
There's questions and questions.
Even if he's on the bench, you've got a number 9. There isn't anyone else.
That's right. Yeah.
And,
I'm a bit disappointed, really, but I hope he knows what he's doing. We've got to get 3 points on Tuesday.
So, who would your team be for? If I go through, just keep Sarr in goal.
Yeah.
Would you keep the same back four?
I think I would do.
Semedo.
Yeah.
Kilman.
I don't know about what's his name would be good. What's the other one?
Collins.
Hey?
Or Bueno.
Who?
I'm on about the two central defenders. You want Kilman and Dawson.
Kilman and Dawson, and the other one, what was the other?
Totti Gomez.
Oh, yeah, I'm very keen on him somehow.
Or did you prefer Hugo Bueno, the younger lad that come in with a bit more pace? I thought Totti's done really well. I think he was a bit exposed against Leicester. Bueno could come in for this one. Semedo as well. Who's your midfield going to be, Dad, for this?
Well, anyway, you're gonna have the normal. I mean, I don't want Neves because I don't think he's up for it myself. Neves.
You don't think Neves is up for it? He's up for it. He always gives everything.
Well, they seem to do a lot. Himself.
So what you're going to play Nunes? Would you keep Joe Gomez in the team? The young lady was good. And who would you play out of Neves and Lamina if Lamina's fit?
Lamina.
You'd play Ribena over Ruben.
Yeah.
Okay, interesting. Leave your thoughts in the comment section below. Who would your midfield 3 be? Who are you playing up top, Dad?
Who what?
Who are you playing up top? Strikers, forwards. Who are you playing on the forward line?
Oh, well, we're going to have Bonanza, are we?
You want Pedence?
Yeah, Pedence. Oh, that Neto, but then...
So you want to play Neto?
Yeah, I'd like to play Neto, yeah. Yeah, I'd like to play Neto.
Yeah, Mom. Mom's over there. Hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom.
Yeah, she's making rattling noises.
Yeah,
so you play Neto, and then you're going to play Costa up front as well if he's fit.
Costa, yeah.
See, I would go, right, I would play Costa and Kuna.
Yeah.
And I think he might start Wang.
I
think you might start Wang. So that's who I've got.
Did he do all right Saturday?
Well, Anthony Lamina, we've just talked about that. He isn't as bad as he thought, and he's having a test tomorrow. I have a feeling it might come a bit too soon for Lamina, but we'll have to wait and see. Now, before we get on to some more about the game, and our score predictions and everything, first off, we've got a couple of competitions that we've got to and games that we've got to cover. So obviously the great CIRCL app, which is here, is out, and they're doing a countdown special. If I'll just put that onto the little one there, they're doing a countdown special with a £300 jackpot, which is a bit like a sweepstake. It's really good fun. You can get into that. There's a minimum of 100, a maximum of 100 entries, I think, and you can win 300 quid. The link is in the description below, and if you haven't got that, there's a QR code that you can scan on the screen and you can download that and get entered in it. I know that you had played your first one. You didn't win that last time, but you know, some people have won quite a bit of money on CIRCL. Yeah, I mean, like there's a few already watching us live that I know that have actually won on it. So the CIRCL app, download that. We're going to come on to the Pucker Pie winner in a little while, but let's get a little bit more stuck into what Julian's had to say. You know, he's basically been saying there's healthy competition amongst the Wolves midfielders. Talking about Ruben, Wolves have obviously won both games that Captain Ruben Neves missed throughout suspension, and he was only introduced, obviously, as you know, at half time in the defeat to Leicester. Lopetegui said it's hard to assess his sides play differently depending on whether Neves is in the side. He said, I think it's unfair to think that we have won with Ruben, we have won without Ruben. The most important thing to highlight is this team's work. Ruben is a good player, but we have competition for places. Fortunately, we have other midfielders to step up, which is a good thing.
Oh, well, is he moving? Are they selling him or is he moving?
Dad, let's come on to that in a minute.
Sure, yeah.
Fortunately, you said midfielders have stepped up, which is a good thing for us. Now I have to choose the best lineup for each match to compete. I always want to highlight the teamwork above individual names. Half of Wolves' remaining 6 Premier League fixtures do come at home, and Lopetegui is calling on fans at Molineux to help create momentum, starting with Tuesday's game against Palace. He said the energy and the spirit of our fans is going to build is key for us. Sometimes you're dominating the play, sometimes you're not, but we have to feel this energy and this spirit. I'm sure our fans are going to understand. Key points of this season, we have fought very hard. It's good to think about where we were 4 months ago and where we are now and the chance we have. But in football, the most difficult thing is always the next step you have to do. Absolutely. We have to put the focus there, and the energy and support of our fans is going to be key. So basically, you're saying to the fans, get behind us on Tuesday night, create a massive atmosphere. Create a massive atmosphere.
That's what it is.
So before we get on to our score prediction, Mr. Magic.
Oh, yeah.
Would you like to find out the winner of the Pucker Pie competition?
I certainly would, young David.
Stay tuned, because this...
It wasn't me, was it?
No, you weren't there. But we had Harry, and this is Harry winning the a year's supply of Pucker.
Year's supply? What do you mean a year's supply?
A whole year's supply of Pucker Pies. They're going to send it to him.
One every day?
They're going to send him a year's supply of Pucker Pies. Do you want to see it? I'll put it on the screen.
Wait. You've won a year's supply of Pucker Pies!
Very good.
That was Harry.
Well
he was
done,
the first.
Harry.
He was the first person to come up to us at the game at the King Power at the weekend.
Well
I had quite a few more people that came up to us after that same Pucker Away, but obviously Harry won things, so maybe we'll run another competition with them. Dad, before we get on to my score prediction, we need your score prediction. What are you going for?
1-0.
You don't sound very animated. I'm going, Dad, what's your score prediction? You're going 1-0. It's like, have you ever seen the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy?
Yeah.
What's it about?
No, I ain't seen that.
Trop blagging it. It's about Marvin, the paranoid android, and he's in it, and he's like, I'm an android and I'm really depressed. I don't feel like doing it. That's what you like. We're gonna win. Dad. We're gonna
1-0. And if Wolves have got the bloody energy, Arsenal have the energy, and I got to bloody put the bottle in them bloody Saturday.
That's better, because if you go, remember when you give the pep talk to Bilston the other week?
Oh well, yeah.
What did you do? You didn't go into the Bilston.
What happened?
Well, Dad, I think that
what happened to him?
I think there was a bit overall. I think you're more famous than most of the Bilston players, and I think there was a bit starstruck. But you didn't go in going,
yeah,
you're right, guys. I think we don't get in and have a go at them. You were like, come on, we're Bilston.
Yeah, that's right.
And you're going to get in there, Lopetegui, all the players, Neves, Lamina, Kuna, Costa. Right. Come on.
Well, you can do that, David.
Yeah, no, you're doing it. You're better at doing it than me. Go on, you're in that changing room Tuesday night.
We're gonna win Saturday.
What you saying to Kuna and Costa and Kilman and Dawson and all of them? What you saying to them? You're gonna go around the dressing room and say, "Come on."
We're gonna wait for 90 minutes, not bloody half time.
Not 90 minutes. We're gonna do 90 minutes plus added time. We're gonna sweat blood until the final minute. We're gonna get on that pitch from the first second.
We want another 3 points, but we can stop in the Premiership.
And that's gonna get it.
What they should have done Saturday.
And that's what's gonna happen.
When they scored that goal, the Wolves lost their energy, and let's not forget them. Boys, they sat back and then let them come at them.
Boys, forget about Saturday. That's done. We've got them Eagles. We are Wolves, and we're going to get our teeth stuck into them Eagles, and we're going to clip their wings, and we're going to bring them down, and we're going to take them down.
Yes,
and Costa, you're going to get stuck into them. What are you going to do, Dad?
That's it, David.
What are we going to do?
We're going to win.
How many are we going to win?
1-0.
1-0. We'll take 1-0. We'll definitely take 1-0. I'm going to come back with my score prediction in a little while.
Yes,
but
mate.
before we do on to my score prediction, we have got Sydney the Koala and Magic Moss, who's going to sing us a little song. What are you going for, Dad, this time? Come on, get stuck in there.
Oh, Carol, I am but a fool. Darling, I love you.
Though you treat me cruel.
You
hurt me, and you made me cry.
But I'm
gonna beat you. Crystal Palace 1-0 on Tuesday night. Boo!
Come on, here, Wolves.
Come on, always Wolves. Anyway, my score prediction. Do you want to see it?
Yeah, go on.
Do you want to see my score? What do you think I've gone for, Dad?
I know what your score going to be.
What's it going to be, Dad?
2-1.
Oh. That's actually pretty good because I've actually gone for 2-1, Dad.
Well, you usually do.
Oh, yeah, I thought, no, I was going to go 2-0, but 2-1. 2-1 I'm going for. Before we finish, guys, you know, if you're enjoying the video, please smash a like, you know, and subscribe to the channel, because why do they need to subscribe? Why do they need to subscribe to the channel, Dad? Because I get upset, don't I?
Oh, good, you get upset if you don't.
We both get upset. Subscribe to the channel. I'm going to go think, who's going to score that goal, Dad? Who's going to score that winning goal that's going to keep us safe?
There's only one bloke who can score the goals, and that's Bonanza.
You're going for Daniel Bonanza Pedence?
Yeah, he should have had him on the beginning.
If anyone knows Daniel Pedence, anyone out there knows, you need to, it used to be Bennett. You need to let Daniel Pedence know that this man is his biggest fan.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he certainly is. Yes, yes.
Oh, yeah.
He only got little legs, but he's good.
He likes it.
He's a little chap, but he's got more go about him than me.
Well, Dad, you are probably, you know, back in your day, you had a bit when you were a little boxer and everything.
Yeah, well, I've had me,
Anyway, that's our match preview. Hope you've enjoyed it. We hope we've entertained you. We hope that we will be reporting, obviously doing a reaction straight after the match on Tuesday night.
Yeah.
If you want to come on and get an instant reaction with us after the game, get in touch with us on the Always Wolves Facebook page or the Always Wolves Instagram, and you can come and do our extra fan reaction. We will be doing the match vlog. And if you want to, if you're a serious Wolves fan, make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the bell, and we'll see you there. One chap here, Andy Saunders, has just said Magic Moss is as famous as Pedence.
Is what?
You're as apparently as famous as Pedence.
Oh, boy, you reckon?
Infamous. I don't know about anything else. We're both infamous. Anyway, guys, enjoy it. Leave your thoughts in the comment section below from both of us, from me and Magic. Always Wolves.